Hello, peeps. It's a beautiful day, and it's another beautiful time with you. And today, in a bid to make you know the truth that has been covered from you about your man made religions and the narrative of the kind of God you were presented with while taking you off your African spirituality, I'll be shedding more light by doing a comparison between the African war god called Ogun and the Israelite war god called Yahweh. Now, I just want you to follow me attentively and pick one or two things and, to improve ourselves. But one thing I want you to do is not to believe me. Just use this as a catalyst for you to get more involved in getting to know yourself, in getting to be conscious of what you're doing, and in getting to make your own research. Now, Ogun is an African war god, just like the war god of the Israelites, known as Yahweh, whom they later promoted and proclaimed to be the supreme god of the universe for geopolitical control and reasons and conquest. Yeah, Ogun had a wife called Oya, who is also a goddess, while Yahweh also had a wife called Ashira, who is also worshipped by the Israelites. So therefore, Ogun is like an equivalent of Yahweh and much more valuable and relevant to us in Africa, especially in some part of West Africa, Dahomey and Haiti. You should know that we are not Israelites, we are not Europeans, we are Africans. We are Africans. We do not have any business with Yahweh or any Abrahamic religions. Know thyself. So, why are we always all about Yahweh being the supreme God of the universe when he is only a war deity of the Israelites, just as Ogun is a war deity to us in Africa? Okay. See, you've only accepted all you believe today from those who don't know any better and from those whose only intention is to control and conquer you. It is time to find out for yourself if you really love yourself. Now, let's imagine for a brief moment that it was Ogun and not Yahweh that was promoted and proclaimed as the supreme God of the universe. And let's also imagine for a brief moment that the Bible is not a story of Yahweh, but a story of Ogun and his people. Now, imagine you were born and fed with this narrative from childhood. What will you believe today? What will you believe today? I'm sure by now you'll be worshipping Ogun as the supreme God of the universe instead of worshipping Yahweh. I'm sure you would have so much confidence that you'll be ready to stake your life for Ogun just like you are doing for Yahweh now. You can see the danger of confidence without clarity. I'm sure you'll be so attached that you will defend the Ogun Bible with all your strength and might, just as you are doing for Yahweh now. I'm sure you will believe Ogun is the only truth that exists and that it can never be a deception, while you look down and judge all other unbelievers, just as your attitude with Yahweh now. See, only if you can look things up for yourself and you can think, then you will be able to decipher reality from illusion, reality from deception, truth from belief and blind faith. You see, belief is of no significance at all because it is simply accepting what is being imposed on you by others, by the colonial masters, by your parents, who have been indoctrinated, by society, by education, and so on, right from birth, without questioning or doing your own research. To know is all that matters. Knowing is real. Knowing is truth. Knowing. And it is just one and never dual. There can never be two truths. It is just one. Knowing, the real thing, reality, truth is one and not dual. To know and to believe are two different worlds apart. Knowing is reality. Belief is illusion and deception. But you have a choice, either to stay in the realm of belief or in the realm of knowing. You have a choice to research and question your own beliefs instead of just accepting what was given to you. You have a mind. You have a choice to take responsibility or not. It's all about you. Use that mind that you've gotten. Use the God-given brains you have, your cerebral cortex. Put it into use. You have a choice to reach inward and in touch with your God self, or remain the deceptive self. See, you have a choice to get past religiosity and the unreal self into the depth of spirituality and the real self. Always remember that you are a spirit. That is your nature. Only making use of the human body and not vice versa. I know for certain that if you make the effort to go beyond the boundaries of religions, doctrines, belief systems, and ego, you will find your divine self. You will find the divine, the supreme God, the source of all. Do yourself that favor instead of just believing the colonial predators' deceptive junks of the biblical God called Yahweh. Now, don't be afraid because you will not die. There is no death. There is no hell to fear. They are just illusions. Instead, you will only find the truth, freedom, joy, bliss, and ecstasy as your source is already waiting for you. Your so-called biblical Yahweh is not the supreme God of the universe. It's far from it. This was just an Israelite deity that was promoted and proclaimed to be the universal God of the universe for geopolitical reasons, control, and conquest. And which the colonial predator came, the colonial predators came, to manipulate your minds with, to enslave you while lying that all our own was evil and fetish. The supreme God of the universe is not dual in nature, and unconditional love is its character, unlike the biblical killer Yahweh. The supreme God, the supreme universal God, is neither male nor female, but beyond something inconceivable and incomprehensible, beyond what the minds of men can ever imagine. No wonder the world is in a serious chaos as a result of the kind of God they believe. Because you can only possess the same attributes as what you believe and as the kind of God you think you believe. You shall know the truth and it shall set you free. You shall know the truth and it shall set you free. All right, you see, you can get more detailed explanation about Yahweh in one of my previous videos with more updates by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Bliss and ecstasy. Bye.